Hello, Pisces. I'm Catherine Allen, and I am a clairvoyant, medium, and astrologer. And we're going to be taking you through a tarot reading for the whole month of February. I'm going to pick 3 cards for you, and it does cover the whole month. If you find that you would like a longer reading after this, then you can message me at the bottom in the comments, and we can set up an appointment. So, we have an eclipse tomorrow morning, January 31st. So, it's falling for you it falls in Leo. And Leo represents your your 6th house, which means health and service. Sometimes it means extended family, like cousins, aunts, uncles, grandparents, sometimes pets. It's a huge topic to talk about health and service all at once, but you might find that the shift is making sense in that area of your life. So I'm just shuffling the cards, and we're going to cut the deck now and pull 3 cards for you. All right, so first card is the Tower. Okay. Second card is Judgment. Third card is the Wheel of Fortune. All right. This is a powerful reading because you have 3 major arcana cards, which means it's a little more, what's the word? There's sort of a little more element of destiny playing out when the major arcana, when there's a lot of major arcana cards. It's almost like there's lots of times when there's choices and lessons we can learn, we can choose, we can maneuver around, and then there's other times major arcana cards come up more when something's happening and it's on your path and you need to learn this. Kind of less of a choice. So the Tower card is never fun, but you need to know if it's coming. Now, the Tower card is sort of like, we warned you once, we warned you twice, now we're pulling the rug out from under you. So, something is, the Tower is something, lightning hits the Tower and it crumbles. This can be, sometimes it's physical related, but not very often. Well, I shouldn't say that. Sometimes it is. But a lot of the time it can just be shocks to your consciousness, or to the way you think, or to to your perception of something. But the Tower it'll feel like a shock at first, but when you look back at what happens, you'll realize, no, it wasn't shocking. You had a sense it was coming. You had red flags. You had warnings. You had other chances, and for whatever reason, we stay and we don't act on it. And then the Tower comes along and says, that's enough. We're getting you out of here. And then it liberates you. So if this comes up in your life, you have to focus on the liberating part, not the victimization feeling, especially for you, Pisces. Very easy for Pisces to feel like, oh my God, why me? Why is this always happening to me? And victimize yourself. You have to focus on, how is whatever is happening freeing me and liberating me? So, let's say, for example, it was job related. You've been sticking around in the same job, you can't stand it, but, it's secure and it's paying the bills, and so, oh, well, I'll just keep going. But you've been feeling like you wake up more and more and go, oh, God, I don't want to go in, or this isn't what I meant to do, and you still keep there. You're still there, you're still there, you're still there. Oh, and then maybe somebody comes along and they decrease your hours, or they decrease your salary or something like that, and you're still there because you're afraid to quit. You're not supposed to be there. You've had your warnings, and now the Tower comes along and either the company closes or you're fired or something happens so that you got to quit. That's the Tower. So it liberates you because you hated the job. No, it's not a fun situation to be in, because the Tower usually means that we weren't really listening to the signs, so we weren't making a plan for what to do next. And so we can feel like we're in a crisis. But it ultimately does liberate you from something that needed to be finished. It was time to go forward and move on. The next card is the Judgment card, which is interesting right after this one, and it's good because the Judgment card is when you step forth and you take a stand and you make a decision on your own behalf and you say, this is who I am, this is what I do, this is what I believe, this is what happened, this is what I stand for. And you literally open yourself up honestly about yourself, and you stand before yourself, God, others, and it's like, take it or leave it. This is what I'm declaring I am. This is where my line in the sand is. This is what I believe. This is what I'm going to do. Take it or leave it. That's the moment you're at. So if you can think of a situation in your life that's resonating with this, with the Tower and the Judgment right now, maybe something is going to end and you're at a point where you're the one who's making it end by saying, it's who I am, it's what I do, it's what I want, it's what I'm choosing. Take it or leave it. Accept it. And you don't care at that point. You're just going to do it. You're stepping out on your own behalf. So it's actually a really beautiful kind of time. It can be scary, but beautiful. Then what happens next is even better, the Wheel of Fortune. You can't get better than that. The Wheel of Fortune comes along and something wonderful happens to you. Luck, stroke of luck, fortune, something unexpected and wonderful, turn of the fate in your favor, because you let the other thing end and because you took a stand. So it is going to be your birthday month for some of you, and the eclipse might be kicking you around, but whatever you decide and let go of or end, and whatever you come out with next, that you're ready to just sing to the world, that you're ready to stand in your power and say, that's it, that's it, take me or leave me, accept me as I am or go. You get to that moment and you're going to see magical, wonderful things happen with the Wheel of Fortune for you. So I do hope that you'll message me and let me know if anything like this happens. And if you would like a longer personal reading, then you just message me below in the comments or email me. You can find me at river-rain.com, and we can set up an appointment and dive in to what's going on precisely for you. All right, so I wish you a wonderful month, Pisces, and let me know how you're doing.